Alright boys, so this is a little bit of a different kind of video than I usually make, but I've seen a lot of people struggling with this, so I thought I would help the Elden Ring community out by making a step-by-step guide. Today I'm going to be showing you how to install the Elden Ring item plus enemy randomizer and how to install the seamless co-op mod to use along with it. If you're only interested in learning how to use the randomizer with co-op, there will be a timestamp on the video and in the description down below for you to jump ahead to the part that you're stuck on. If you want to know how to install the Elden Ring item plus enemy randomizer, I'm going to start that right now. Now I'm going to start by showing you the mod engine version. This is the most common installation method, but be warned, if you install the randomizer with this method, you won't be able to play co-op with it. For that, you'll need to jump ahead to the UXM installation method, which is going to be timestamped down below and is right after this method. So the first thing you'll want to do to get the enemy randomizer up and running is own a real copy of Elden Ring on Steam. This does not work with cracked or pirated versions of the game. Next, head over to the item randomizer page on Nexus Mods, made by the 5th Matt. Big shout out to him, by the way, for creating this awesome mod. From there, you're going to want to scroll down until you see this first Discord link, and you're going to click that to join the server. Once in the server, you're going to want to go to the Announcements tab, and then click on the download button here for the beta version of the enemy randomizer. Then go back to that Nexus Mods page we were previously on, and find the beta version of Mod Engine 2 link. Click it, it'll take you to a GitHub. Click on the title text, which will open this page, and then click on the Mod Engine 2.0 preview and download that zip file. So once you guys have your two zip files, what you're going to want to do is create a new folder on your desktop and name it something simple like Elden Ring Enemy Randomizer. Take that new folder and open your zip file, drag the folder inside the zip file for the mod loader into your new folder. Open up your Enemy Randomizer zip file and drag that into the mod loader folder you just dragged in. Then you're going to open it up and see a few things. The first thing you're going to want to do is delete the config Dark Souls 3 file because we don't need that. And also delete the launch Dark Souls 3 file because we don't need that. Then you're going to right click on the config Elden Ring file and you're going to open it with something like Notepad or Notepad++ and edit the part where it says mod here to say randomizer since that's the name of our folder we just dragged in. Hit save. And then open up the randomizer folder, and then click on your Elden Ring randomizer.exe, and it'll open up this confusing UI, but worry not, it's pretty simple. All you have to do is hit select game exe, and it'll open up your default Elden Ring installation path, which is normally this here. You're going to want to scroll down and click on eldenring.exe and open it. Now your installation path is selected. You can change around your settings to whatever you want. This is the item randomizer part. Make sure if you want enemies randomized, you check enemy randomizer as well, and hit randomize items and enemies when you're ready. The randomizing might take a minute and you'll see it loading down here. And now occasionally this will crash and say something like couldn't load key items. Just reload it, that just means you got a bad seed and you just need to try again. Once it finishes writing map data, you'll see done and you're good to go. At that point, all you have to do is hit launch mod eldenring.bat. This is your batch file. This is how you're going to launch Elden Ring with the randomizer. And it will automatically launch you in offline mode. So don't worry about getting banned or anything for using this. As you can see, I am now in my world with my beautiful character Girth, and I am surrounded by random crazy enemies like giant lobsters and newts and God knows what else. You also spawn in with a random set of gear, but you won't see that until you actually select your class, so keep that in mind. So, you want to be one of the cool kids and play with the randomizer multiplayer. Well, if you want to do that, you're going to have to join another Discord named server name ? And the link is once again on that Nexus Mods page. Link in the description. Once you are in that server name ? Discord server, you're going to want to go to the Tools and Resources tab and Control F. Search for UXM in the Tools and Resources tab and scroll until you find something by Meow Meritus, which says UXM quick hack for Elden Ring, blah, 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 blah. And you're going to want this file, the 2.4.er-103 fix zip. Just go ahead and download that, put it on your desktop. Alright, now that you have your UXM file on your desktop or wherever you put it, you're going to open that bad boy up, take all the stuff inside, make a nice new little folder. I'm going to call it UXM tutorial, and then I'm going to go ahead and drag everything in. Once everything is in your UXM folder, you're going to just launch uxm.exe, and you are going to change this path to your Elden Ring folder, which for me is in my profile, my Steam apps, common, Elden Ring, game, eldenring.exe, open. Now you're just going to go ahead and hit unpack. Now unpacking can take quite a while, so you just kind of have to let this load. Once again, head on over to Nexus Mods to the Seamless Co-op page this time. I'll have the link for this in the description as well. And you're just going to click on Files and do another manual download for the Seamless Co-op mod. Throw that zip file on your desktop. Now the Seamless Co-op mod is about as cookie cutter of an installation as it gets. You're just going to want to open up that zip file, take the 2 files inside, and drag them into your Elden Ring game file. If you don't know where this is, it's the one we opened before, but you can find it again by going to the icon on Steam, hovering over Manage by right-clicking and hitting Browse Local Files. Now for me, I already have these files installed because I've been playing this wonderful mod, so I'm just going to hit skip. But for you, they should just go right in. Now one more very important thing. Once this is done loading and you've installed the Seamless Co-op, you're going to want to make sure you hit Patch. Otherwise, nothing is going to work. The enemy randomizer is not going to work. You're going to have a bad time. Now, one of the final steps, you're going to want to make sure on that Nexus Mods page for the item randomizer, you click on the Discord link and get into this FromSoft randomizer dev Discord. And you're going to want to go to the announcements tab and download this beta folder of the randomizer. Throw that on your desktop as well. At this point in time, you're going to want to take that randomizer zip file, take the folder that's inside and throw it into another folder on your desktop. It doesn't really matter what it's called. This is the randomizer. All you have to do is launch the .exe and ba-boom, you're good to go. Make sure this is set to eldenring.exe. You can change that by selecting it here and it should open up to your exe directory by default. In here, for multiplayer, things get a little complicated. Very first thing, make sure output files to UXM is checked. Otherwise, it won't export to your UXM that you just downloaded. Next, in the enemy randomizer, you cannot use custom enemy placement for this. I have tried, I really want it to work, but it just doesn't yet, so don't check that. Make sure that your friend and yourself have the same seed. If you're going to use reroll enemy seed separately, make sure that you have this seed and this seed the exact same. Finally, make sure that you and your friend have the exact same config hash, this 5-digit number down here. This is just a number representing all of the checkboxes that you have. You and your friend need to have the exact same settings checked, otherwise you will get a different seed generated for these enemies and items, and you won't have the same creatures to fight. Once you've done all that, you can hit randomize items and enemies. It'll go for a minute, it'll hit done, and you'll be good to go. The very, very, very last thing you need to do is launch Elden Ring Seamless Co-op using the exe in your game directory. I personally like to create a shortcut and throw that on my desktop or somewhere more convenient. I already have one there. But yeah, once you launch that, you'll be good to go. You should be in the Seamless Co-op with randomized settings. You can just join through your friend using the items provided by the mod and have a good time. If you guys made it this far into the video, I hope you have a fully working co-op randomized Elden Ring. If this video helped you out, I'd really appreciate it if you could leave a like or drop a comment if you need any help, and make sure to subscribe to see some more general gaming content. I've got a new Elden Ring video on this co-op randomizer coming soon. Other than that, my name is Spicy, and I'll see you guys next time.